Welcome back to my channel. My hair is looking fabulous. I'm still in my robe. I'm still drinking my coffee. But I wanted to get started today in decluttering my makeup and organizing it. So I only have one vanity that I need to clean out, and I thought I'd just bring you guys through the process. You could see how much makeup I have, what I use, what I'm getting rid of, things like that. So if you're interested, keep following along and see what it looks before and after, and I hope you enjoy. So here is my makeup vanity. It's in my office, so you can see other things around, but I'm just giving you an overview. I have quite a few, if not almost everything on top of my vanity. You can see my mirrors, my brushes, and a bunch of drawers and organizer things. You can even see the trash on the side, but I am going to just be going through all of these. I also have drawers of stuff. So this first container thing here is my foundation, my lips, my brushes, and my eyeliners, along with like some waxing stuff for my face. Let me move my mirror here. The next one are my blushes and my bronzers. They're just kind of thrown in there, and the second drawer is like stuck, so we'll need to get rid of some stuff so I can open that. And there's some more waxing stuff in that drawer as well. You can see there's just random stuff on my table. And then my brushes I just have this box of just a bunch of stuff. My mascaras in there, my primers. So I really want to just clear all of this out. So I'm just going to get started here with the bronzers, with my foundation and my brushes and my eyeliner, and then we'll move on from there. So these are all my foundations, some that don't even work anymore, and so I'm just going to be taking them out, separating everything by category, and then kind of going over what I'm going to keep and what I'm not going to keep. So we're going to start with the concealers. This Maybelline concealer is really drying on me, so I'm going to get rid of that. I also have this other concealer. I'm not sure the brand, and I've had it for a while, but it's really good as a color corrector. I'll link it below. And I'm gonna keep that. I have really dark circles, so that kind of brightens things up. I really like these L'Oreal or CoverGirl concealers, but I have two, and one shade is just really, really too light for me, and I haven't really been reaching for it recently. It's even too light in the winter. You can see how light it is compared to my skin. So I'm going to get rid of that one as well. I do really like those concealers. They're very moisturizing and not drying under the eye. So I'm going to keep the one that's actually in my color. The next I'm going to go through are these lipsticks and lip glosses. I don't have a ton. I have some Mary Kay, and I'm just kind of going through and seeing what colors I like. I still like this one. It gives a really nice shine to the lip, so I'm going to keep this one. This is like the only Mary Kay color that I actually, lipstick that I use, and this is a Smashbox. I really like this color. You can tell they're kind of similar. I really like a nudie pink look. The other one was a bit shinier. This one's a really dark one. I'm not sure the brand on this, but super dark. I think it's just really great for winter, and so I'm going to keep that. There's another one. It's the same brand, but it is just a little bit lighter and a little bit more purple. So I'm going to keep that one as well. This lipstick, it's another Smashbox. It's a little bit of a lighter pink. A little bit too light for my lips, but I kind of like it underneath a gloss. So I'm going to keep that one. This is a Mary Kay gloss. I've just had it for a really, really long time. Not sure if it's expired or not, so I'm going to get rid of it. It's also really sticky. I really don't like sticky lip glosses, so I'm going to get rid of that. This here is the NYX. I used this actually in my last video. It's pretty much the same color though as that other brand, and so I'm just going to get rid of that one because I don't need two in the same color, and I kind of think the other brand is a little bit higher quality. The next one is this Aveda lip gloss. This lip gloss is like a lip balm. It's kind of the same color as all those pinky colors I was using, but I really like it. I just bought this MAC lip gloss. I'm really excited. Running out of room on my hand. I'm really excited about it. It's super, super silky smooth. It's not sticky. I'm excited to use that. These are my lip balms that I like to keep up here in my makeup room just so that I have them, and that is my only lip liner, and then I'm getting rid of that gloss because it's really old and it's also quite sticky. These are my eyebrow gels. I'm going to keep these ones. They're pretty new. I don't use much eyebrow product, so I don't really need that a lot. That's another gel. This is the Mary Kay gel. I feel like it holds my eyebrows in place really well. And this is a gel that like is supposed to be a holding, but it doesn't, and it's got color to it, so I feel like the color comes off. So I'm going to get rid of that one as well. Finally, we have my foundations. This is my favorite Flower Beauty foundation, but as you can see, barely anything is coming out of the pump, so I need to get rid of that. Same as my Winky Lux tinted moisturizer. Barely anything's coming that pump. I like this tinted moisturizer, but it just really got too much scent in it. It was very sensitive, made my skin really sensitive, so I wouldn't repurchase that. I still have a little bit of my Aveda tinted moisturizer left, so I'm going to keep that. I just use the Neutrogena. I like it mostly. It's not very covering though, so it's definitely better for the summer than the winter. This BB cream I got in a box, and I haven't tried to use it yet. It's kind of dark for me, but I still would like to try it. My Wet n Wild Photo Focus I really like. I just used this CC cream in a video as well, the It CC cream that everyone loves. I do not like it. It's very drying on my skin, but I do want to try it again, maybe with a little bit more primer, and then I'm going to keep my nude sticks. So that is everything in terms of my lipsticks, lip glosses, foundations, and concealers. This is everything that I got rid of in the first container, so now I'm moving on to the second one. The top drawer is my brushes, the second drawer is my my eyeliners, and the bottom drawer is like hair remover things. So we're going to go through my brushes really quick. I really like most of my brushes. Getting hairs out of the drawer too. So most of them you're going to see that I'll keep. I do need to clean them all, but definitely just keeping the ones. I recently bought a BH Cosmetics set, and I really like that. I do not like fan brushes. I do not get the point of those, so I'm going to get rid of that one. That first thing was a liner, and then so you can see that I'm keeping most of them, especially all the long ones. I really like. I don't really like short ones. I don't feel like they give you a lot of movement, so I'm going to be getting rid of those. So you can see I'm kind of just getting rid of only the short ones. I got a short Eco Tool ones, which I liked. They were my first set like of eyeshadow brushes that I ever got, but I don't really find the need for them anymore. So I'm really just getting rid of the eyeshadow brushes that I don't need, and then I'm going to clean out the container as well. It's full of eyeshadow, clearly. So clean that out, and then that would be my eyeshadow brushes. I love keeping them in a drawer flat. A lot of people put them in a stand or something, but this has really kept them from getting smushed or anything like that. So my second drawer is my eyeliners. I have quite a few. So I'm just going to go through these and see which ones work. I have a lot of Kat Von D ones that, like, when they dry out, I don't throw them away. So like that one was dried out, so I'm going to get rid of that one. This is another Kat Von D. I get a lot of the little sample ones too. So that one's still good. This e.l.f., you can see the thing is like coming out of it, and I don't really like that spoolie on the other side. So I think that was more supposed to be an eyebrow pencil, but I don't really use eyebrow pencils. Here's Marc Jacobs black eyeliner. I just got this for my birthday for my husband, and that one still works really well. I like to use that for a smoky eye as well, so I'm going to keep that. This is a Maybelline one, which has got actually a pretty good brush on it. It's pretty comparable to the KDV Beauty one. The only thing I don't like about it is that it gets everywhere, whereas the KDV Beauty one just like dries, and that's kind of why I like it. This is my new House Labs eyeliner. I haven't really done a review on that yet, so I might do that soon. It's very wet. Would like it to dry a little bit better. This is my Physicians Formula one. It's just kind of running out, so we'll get rid of that one. Another Kat Von D one, and it is kind of running out as well. I think that one's Kat Von D. Actually, I think that was a Maybelline one. But it's running out, so we'll get rid of that one. This is an eyebrow pencil. I don't really use pencils, so we're going to get rid of that. This is the Marc Jacobs, same kind, but it's a brown eyeliner. So I am going to keep that one as well. It's still going strong. These I got in a FabFitFun box, and I love them. There's like a highlighter one, there's a brown one, and there was a black one. So I'm going to keep that one. I like to put that in the my under eyes. I don't really like eyeliner pots, but I'm going to keep one just in case. This one is still got good pigment to it. It's not dried out, so I'm going to keep that one. It's a Maybelline one as well. These are two Mary Kay ones, which they're a gel liner. I didn't find these as effective, and I literally have not used them in years. So for that purpose, I'm going to get rid of both of those. Both of them are exactly the same. And I'm just throwing them into a bin right next to me. That's why I'm tossing things. I think this is another KVD. You can tell I have a bunch of these little sample ones, and some of them still work. So I need to make sure I'm using those before I use the one that I have. That one doesn't work, so I'll get rid of that one. Another sample KVD one, which looks like it's still got some pigment to it as well. So I'm just going to go through all of these. This is an angled one. That one doesn't have any pigment, so we'll get rid of that one. So it's one of those FabFitFun eyeliner things that I got, and I really like that. It's in brown. And then lastly, that is just a brush. I'll put that back in the eyebrow, shadow brush drawer. And then we'll clean out this drawer, and we really condense the eyeliners a lot. That was the drawer I feel like I really needed to go through because I just had a bunch of my eyeliners. It's like when they dry out, I stop using them and I get a new one, but then I don't throw away the old one. Just cleaning out this drawer for the eyeliners, and then we will move on to the last drawer in this second container. I really like these clear organizing drawers for my makeup. The last container is kind of a hodgepodge of just a bunch of things for hair. Hair removal, to be specific. There is a hair piece in there that holds my hair back as well, so I'm going to take that out. All of these oils are actually from a Sally Hansen box. You get one for every box that you buy, and so it's kind of a waste because you don't use all of them, so I keep them all because I do really like this oil. It's for when after you wax, you put the oil on and it just soothes your skin, and it also gets the wax off as well. So I keep them all. I don't probably need them all. Here are all my tweezers as well. I hate my tweezers. I feel like none of them work. If anyone has any tweezer suggestions, put them in that box below. Right now I'm using Revlon ones. So the ones to the side I'm going to get rid of, and then the ones next to the oils I'm going to keep. I also have another drawer with more stuff for waxing, so I got that drawer out as well. You can see that all my wax strips are there. What I do is I use these Sally Hansen wax strips, and then I cut them into the shape that I want for my upper lip or my lower lip or my eyebrows. And so I want to keep those. I just need to get the drawer cleaned out. You can see there's a lot stuck to it. So I'm just going to get all of the sticky stuff off and then condense it all into one drawer. You can see this is my crazy plant lady pin, and I don't know why that's in there, but I thought you would enjoy seeing it, although it will not focus. It says crazy plant lady, just don't worry about it. Anyways, so I'm actually going to take this. There's still more wax on here, so I'm just scraping it off, and I'm going to take the oil that you use to get off your face, and I'm going to try to use it to get off the oil in the drawer. I mean the wax in the drawer as well. So you just put a little bit of oil down, and then I just used my finger, and it actually worked really well. I was very happy with it. I got all the wax out of the whole drawer, and then I was able to use that drawer as well. So just condensing all of my hair removal stuff into one drawer. instead of having it in 2 drawers, hopefully to give me a little bit more space. So just quickly cleaning those, I put all of the space removal stuff in the first drawer and then my hair clips in the second drawer. So here's a quick overview for the first 2 organizing containers. That's everything I've gotten rid of. Here's that second organizer. You can see my brushes on top, my eyeliners I've really cleared out in the middle, and then I just left some hair clips for the bottom drawer. So I do have one more drawer that I need to go through. So here's the last clear organizer that I have. These are my blushes and my bronzers and my highlighters. So I'm just taking everything out and organizing it in just the categories that I have. And then I'll go through and see what I want to keep and what I don't want to keep. The second drawer is even hard to open, which is just a sign that you need to clean out your drawers to figure out what you need to get rid of. And so once again, just organizing everything into categories. So now everything is combined, so I'm going to first start with my bronzers. I really like this bronzer. It's kind of dark for me, but I've been able to use it. I love my Physicians Formula bronzer, so I'm going to keep that one. And the Fenty Beauty one, which never stays clean, it's a powder bronzer as well, and I'm going to keep that one as well. You can see it's been very well used. So the bronzers are going to go up here. I also have a Physicians Formula bronzer that I use sometimes, so that'll go in there. And I'm going to try to get my highlighters to go in as well. I don't really like the Honest Beauty highlighter. I don't feel like it shows up too much. This is a diamond powder from Wiki Lux. It was a gift when I bought something else, and I don't really use powders, and I've never reached for it. So I'm going to get rid of that one as well. And then I also got this Beauty Counter highlighter, which I like. It does show up and it's a bit shinier. And then my Milani highlighter, and then my Honest Beauty highlighter. I was struggling to get this all to organize into one nice little drawer, and so I had to kind of keep moving things around and try to figure out what would work for it, because I could tell that things would fit. I just had to be smart about it. So this drawer is all my highlighters and my bronzers together, and I probably am going to need to get a bigger organizer in the future for my makeup, because I'm still struggling on how to get this organized. So I kept just pushing it in there and moving it. The Fenty Beauty just was big, and the Honest Beauty is big as well. So I finally got it in there nice and crooked a little bit. The next drawer is my blushes that I decided to keep all of them. I have some Flower Beauty, some Honest Beauty, and that Pacific Sun one that I just got as well. And then the bottom drawer I already cleaned out when I cleaned out the hair removal stuff, and so that is everything in that container. So the last container that's on top of my vanity is just kind of a Mod Podge of everything. I have all my brushes and all of my primers and my sponges and some samples, and I could just keep going through. So I'm going to kind of just take everything out and then decide what I'm going to keep, and then put everything back that I decide to keep. So this is everything. A couple other things. I keep some lotion in there. I really like this Aveda Rosemary Mint lotion. I keep a makeup brush remover that I'm not going to get rid of, and then my hairspray as well, because you know when you're done with makeup, sometimes your hair needs a little touch up. So this is everything out of the bin. I'm going to kind of go through it as I put it away and decide what to keep. I'm going to keep these samples. I want to try some of them, see if I want to buy some of the foundation. So I'm going to keep the samples. That's a makeup remover. So here are my mascaras. I decided to put them in a different part of the container. I have a bunch of small little sample mascaras that I need to kind of go through and decide if I like. That was my primer. This was a ColourPop. You can't see it anymore. I decided to get rid of it. I didn't really like it. It was too clumpy. I like the L'Oreal. This is another sample one that, like I said, I like to keep. I need to kind of go through these and decide which ones I really like and would like to repurchase. That would probably be a good video, trying all my sample mascaras and seeing which one is the best. I really like that brush of that one. So I'm going to keep that one as well. I tend to like a pointy brush. The NYX one's disgusting. I need to get rid of it. I never use it. These are my Mary Kay ones that I've loved forever, but they're very old, so I need to get rid of that one as well. So those are the mascaras I'm going to be getting rid of. Next, I have all of these sponges. I'm just pulling out the ones that are disgusting and I need to throw away, and then keeping the ones that I can still use. So here I like a couple big sponges as well as some small ones for concealer and things around the eyes. Next are my primers. I kept my e.l.f. primer, my Maybelline primer, a Tatcha primer that I really like, and I also have my Mary Kay eye primer, as well as this e.l.f. primer. It's very synthetic-y. I don't really like it, so I'm going to get rid of that. I won't put that back, as well as this spray. It has got like I don't know if you can see it, but it gets like chunky and it's coconut, and every time I've used it, my face has been mad at me. So I'm going to get rid of this, whatever this e.l.f. mist spray. It's like a coconut spray. And then my eyelash curler is also quite disgusting, and I need a new one. So I'm going to get rid of that one. I need to put that on my list to get rid of as well, to buy a new one as well. My setting sprays, I have the Urban Decay one that everyone has. I have the Maybelline one, and then I also have a Tatcha setting spray that I also like to use as a primer. I'm going to keep those makeup sponges. I hate this powder. This is the only powder I have, so I've kept it around, but I need to just get a new powder so I don't have to use it. And then I also do not like these brushes, and so I'm going to get rid of those 3 brushes, just for the sole purpose that I never use them. Probably a good idea to get rid of stuff. I like to have scissors around, so I'm going to keep my scissors. And then all of my brushes that I'm going to keep as well. Once again, they do need cleaned, but we will get to that at a later time. So that's everything that I'm keeping in that bin. And hopefully give you a better look of it in a second. So there is the overview of that, looking much better, much more cleaned out. I can tell where everything is and know what I want to use. So I have all of the containers I just organized on the floor. This is what goes on top of my disgustingly dirty vanity. So the next step is to clean off the vanity, and then I have a couple drawers I need to clean out inside the vanity, and then we will be ready to show the after. Here are the drawers. They're kind of disgusting. And so we will get to those in a second. The top of the vanity is cleaned out. All there's left to do is clean out these drawers. So I'm just going to take out, this drawer is just all my eyeshadow palettes. So I'm taking them all out, going through all of them and kind of organizing them and seeing which ones I want to keep and which ones I don't want to keep. So now that we're cleaning out the drawer. Oh, I found something else. I really like this eyeshadow. It's like a gold kind of powder though, so you have to be really careful and it gets all over everywhere, and I've already been cleaning it out of the drawer. So cleaning this drawer out, I'm kind of trying to show you the gold, but you can't see it super well. The drawer is disgusting, as you would imagine for an eyeshadow palette drawer. And so after we clean it out, there's the disgusting, how disgusting that drawer was. We are going to decide what to keep. Just the fun part. So here you can see all the palettes on my vanity, and I'm just organizing the smaller. I have a bunch of little tiny palettes, and then my larger palettes, and kind of what I use. This is a Winky Lux palette. I'm going to keep that. I'm going to keep my Makeup Obsession Love Is My Drug palette. I really like this Pat McGrath palette. It's got a bunch of shiny colors in it, and I really like to have a glittery eye, so I'm going to use that. My husband got me this one for my birthday as well, and this is a good choice. I'm trying to show you the colors, but I'm failing epically, so sorry about that. This is a ColourPop Proceed with Caution eyeshadow palette that I have loved and really like the colors, especially really good for fall. I just use that for my fall makeup look. This Kat Von D palette, not impressed. The black is horrible. It just is smeary, and you can see it's smudgy. I'm trying to show you. It just smudges around. It doesn't blend. I tried to use it for a smoky eye the other day, and I was just really not impressed. So I'm not going to keep that one. The Tartelette palette I've used forever, and obviously I love, so I'm going to keep that one until I can't use it anymore. This is a Smashbox palette. I really like the blacks in that one, so I'm going to keep those. I really like these paint pot. Well, they're not paint pots. That's ColourPop. These are Maybelline color pots that work really well. These are some small eyeshadow palettes that I don't use, so I'm going to get rid of those. I really like this gold, so I'm going to keep that one as well. I don't need a Wet n Wild palette, and this palette's really old as well. And then this is just one gray color. Don't really see the need or the importance of keeping just one gray and I already have other grays. So I'm going to get rid of that one. Love this Naked palette. Definitely got my use out of that one, but it is getting old as well, so I'm going to get rid of that one. Did not like that Morphe bronzer, so I'm going to get rid of that one. But I do love the Morphe blush palette that I got. There's an orange blush in there that I really like using. So here's everything I am keeping. Just going to put it into the drawers and fit that in as best as I can. Thankfully, I don't have too many eyeshadow palettes, so everything fits pretty well in the drawers, and so that's really nice. My goal is always just to use up as much as I can before I buy new palettes, unless there's like a specific color I feel like I need. I do feel like I don't have a lot of great blacks or smoky eye colors, so that may be my next purchase. But other than that, I feel like I have plenty, so there's the drawer. Looks gorgeous, except I forgot my Fenty palette, so we put that one in there as well, and that side is cleaned. Here's what I'm getting rid of, and just things that I don't use anymore or that I'm not impressed with. So our last drawer in the makeup thing is the messy. This is like I think of as the junk drawer. So I'm once again just taking everything out. I have some makeup bags in here. I have some random makeup in here that I need to just organize, and I just haven't. I have some e.l.f. and other kinds of skincare that I need to use, and my face halos that I actually really love. I just kind of rotate through them, so those are the ones I'm not using right now. An e.l.f. lip balm that needs to go with my lip balm, some just random hardware that I don't even know where it came from, and then I have my like face extractor organizer, which I've really like to use for my blackheads. Like I said, random skincare and some random makeup products that I need to organize. I just haven't opened up yet. This is an e.l.f. palette thing, and of course hand sanitizer because it's 2020. Here's some ASMR of me popping bubbles. And then this is my first palette ever that I bought when I started dating my husband before I ever knew how to use makeup. Most favorite palette ever. Look how well used. I mean, all 5 of those are not there's no eyeshadow left at all. So clearly well loved. This is a sponge that I need to get out of the package as well. So enjoy watching me struggle as I try to rip it out of the package. It is in there really well. And I finally get it open. And these sponges I think I got from TJ Maxx, and I really like them as well. I have a green one, and I'll definitely start using the pink one. I got the e.l.f. Halo. You can tell that they're like trying to copy, so I may do a video on what I think of those. Some more makeup bags, and a random Mary Kay blush that's clearly broken and needs to be gotten rid of, as well as some clear ponytail holders. Like I said, junk drawer. So cleaning out the drawer and then hopefully getting rid of so many things and getting it a little bit organized as well. After I get the drawer cleaned, I'm going to just organize everything into little sections to see what I need to keep and what I need to throw away or just get rid of or donate. Just putting everything into categories, hopefully to get this drawer looking better than it was looking. So now that everything is organized, I'm keeping my original palette just for sentimental reasons. I won't be using it. It's like 6 years old. Keeping my ponytail holders, keeping the face extractor kit that I like to use that while I am working on my face. So that will stay in there. So this is still going to be kind of a random drawer, but just not have as much stuff in it. I like to keep makeup remover wipes. I don't need to keep my makeup bags in there because I have a place for those, but I'll keep my Halo cleaners in there as well because that's a good place to put them. So there is that drawer all cleaned out as well. So officially everything is cleaned out, so we will go back and kind of go run over everything so you can see it all together. I am back. My hair is still a mess. I'm trying to get it on top of my head, but it's just not working. So, you know, you're just gonna get this weird floppy bun, but I'm still drinking my coffee. It is cold now, but I got a lot done, so I'm excited. And look at everything I am getting rid of. A lot of this stuff is just old trash, things I never use, and I might do a video of like things that I regret buying, because there's definitely some in here that I do. So, and everything else that I think is still good, but just I can't use, I'm gonna donate or see if any of my friends or family would like it as well. So here is a quick recap of before and after. So here is the top of the vanity. My mirrors are there and all of the organized containers. So this container was my blushes and my bronzers and my highlighters. So you can see that they're all organized now. And the drawers actually open. These are my blushes and my hair removal stuff in the bottom. The other thing I organized was kind of like my junk drawer with the sponges and the brushes and my primers and my my setting sprays and everything. So this is all organized. I feel like I can get to everything really easily now. And then the other organizer that I fixed was my foundations and my lip glosses, concealers, brushes, eyeliners, and hair clips. So those are all of the drawers all organized. I hope you enjoyed this and that you are inspired to get all of your makeup organized. I think it's just a great way to make sure that you are using what you have, and also making sure that you're not buying more than you need. So here's what the top, including with my coffee, my vanity is looking like, and then we will go in the drawers as well. Sorry for the shakiness. I'm using my big camera and it's hard to hold. So all my palettes all organized there as well, and then my drawer with everything else, mainly my makeup remover wipes and makeup remover cloth as well. So I hope this encourages you to get cleaning. Happy fall break if it's your fall break, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks.